At least it's going to be dry today. We're done with the rain.
Yes, so we are done with the rain here for a while, and I'm really excited because, you know, the weekend, that's kind of when we all travel, so I'll have that weekend forecast still to come. But yeah, we are drying things out right now, and I wanted to bring some sun back because we're kind of headed into that cloudy season. I'm sure you're feeling it just like myself. So when I look at our sunshine tracker, I'm happy to see that I'm going to be using my sunglasses today and the next couple of days as well. Now, we will have a little more cloud cover as we get into our Friday, but still isn't going to hurt those Friday vibes. We do, though, see that line drops, and Sunday and Monday we do have rain clouds, so we haven't seen a lot of those lately carrying the rainfall into the forecast, though we did yesterday. Our autumn's been pretty dry. It's the driest October on record here in the Toledo area. Now, looking at the Halloween forecast, it's time to discuss this. We've been watching it on the app. So right now, at the start of trick-or-treating, temperatures will be just into the lower 60s. But I'm watching just a little bit of moisture kind of being pushed in on our weather models, so I am keeping the potential there for those scattered showers. Hopefully it's a lighter rain and then a little bit easier on our costumes, but keep in mind we could be working with a wet Halloween this year. Now, outside currently, though, it's kind of back to those winter coats for some of us. We have temperatures, if you're along I-75 and west, you're finding a lot of those readings into the 30s. And then, well, we have the green, so we have those 40s. And actually kind of thinking about this, it's, you know, the Michigan State game, so maybe the weather's kind of, well, on board with that on Saturday. So kind of an interesting thing to point out. The Buckeyes, I know they'll be watching that game as well. Now, hour by hour temperatures to come, though we start with some 30s today, we really don't warm up. That lake breeze has our afternoon highs in the 50s, and you'll see a little bit of a touch of heat to come in for Fridays, maybe getting a little bit closer to those 60s, but those 50s for your Friday, still going to hold on to those in our forecast. But looking at the entire weekend itself, we are going to be looking at a great Saturday. So get outside. If you still need to get that pumpkin, you can still do that. It'll be pleasant. Temperatures in and around 63 degrees and then 61 on Sunday. I am though watching for a little bit of rainfall late on Sunday and then into Monday. But before today, we have that dry forecast, while mostly sunny skies, but it'll be a little bit cooler as temperatures will be into the mid 50s today. So it's a little bit cooler than what we would have and even anticipate for this point in October, but I'm not done with the heat yet. When I look at this forecast, though, it's a little bit refreshing, we'll say, to start on our 10-day forecast. You will find here for the weekend, we have temperatures into the 60s, watching, though, for that wet weather Sunday into Monday, and then as we get even into next week, forecast dries out, we have sun, and even those 70s are going to be back. So if you didn't get enough of those earlier in the week, it looks like Mother Nature didn't either. So we are going to be keeping a track of that warmth. It just won't be here for Halloween. So that means for those of you who are maybe going to be buying those costumes yet, I'd make room for some layers underneath.
And I'm looking at now, we're looking at 40% chance on Halloween.
Yes.
Is that, you know, evening time, morning time? Do we know yet?
So as far as the timing, I'm seeing a little bit more moisture and also seeing that kind of little bit dragging into that evening time frame.
Okay.
So of course we'll have those hour by hours as it gets closer, but right now I would be on the careful side and plan for a little bit of wet weather on the 31st.
Okay, I mean the kids have done it before.
I know. I think the kids don't probably mind it. It's mom and dad who do.
We'll have to have the umbrellas and all that good stuff. All right, Diane.